Right. Like one thing about ADHD is that we have trouble like with sticking to one task for too long. Like once something starts to take like a long time, like you need that perseverance, that like push through all of that. We're out. Like once the newness is done, let's be. Once the dopamine is exhausted, like we're out. But this diagnosis process required me to be like consistent, persistent, to come back to it again and again and again. And because of the person that I was on the other side of this process, because the person that I knew that was there on the other side of this process, I had to keep going. I kept going. And I had to go back to my GP because at some point, like, he had taken like more than a month and nothing had happened. And I'd called the referral company to be like, what's going on? And they said they didn't get the referral from my GP. So I had to go back to my GP to go ask, like, yo, what's going on with this thing? Maybe they said they lost it or something, they didn't get it. So I had to send it again to them and wait another 1 month and did all of that. Finally, the referral came through. Okay, now the referral is through. Now that company says now they have waiting times 6 months on average. So I had to wait again, like wait for them to get back to me. My life is happening in that time. I moved houses. I got another job, and then that job was remote. And then I started to think like, yo, I've been wanting to move to Lagos for like the longest time. Like my whole life I've been here. Like I've been thinking I want to move to Lagos. I was finally thinking, okay, like this like might be the right time to do it. Like seeing as I'm working this job that was remote. So I did it, but I still stayed with the diagnosis process, with the referral process, and finally got to the front of the queue and finally like started to do titration and started doing all of that. And then so that's when you start taking the medication, but like from like the smallest dose, and then you get monitored. So I was doing that whole process, and then like I even had to like worry about like getting the medication to Nigeria, cause it was like, okay, the medication was getting issued to me in the UK, but I was already in Nigeria by that time, so I had to figure out, okay, how am I gonna get it like shipped across to me in Nigeria? So I had to also still working, manage that process and get it to me and engage with the titration process and like do all of that. And it was a lot, but I did it. And the way that I would describe that shift from when I started taking medication, from before I started taking medication to when I started taking medication, was like I was switched on. Like the lights came on. Like, in the Bible when like in Genesis and like Jesus Christ says, let there be light. And there was light. Like the lights were switched on and I was home. Yeah. That is the only way that I can describe that shift from me being unmedicated with ADHD to now being medicated with ADHD, because it doesn't take away the ADHD. The medication, it's not magic. That's again something I had to learn as part of the medication process. Like, it's not magic. ADHD doesn't go away. you still have ADHD, right? It's just, it's managed, you know, like it's my ADHD now. It's personalized. Like, you know, I know how, like, I can dance with my brain now. Like, I know how to, we know how to talk to each other. Like, we know how to deal with each other. Like, now I'm in a relationship with my brain. You know, we're not on two different islands. Like, now we're like neighbors. Like, you know, we're, you know. So yeah, and I'm doing all of this like without medication, by the way. Like, this is pure dopamine. Yeah, so it basically like was just like boom. The first day I took medication, it was 20 milligrams. I felt like I was firing on all cylinders. Like, my eyes were open, like not literally, but like internally, like everything was open. I was like, I remember like this, like everything was like open internally. Like, my brain was, I was firing on. I was like, I didn't know you could do this. It's like discovering a new feature. I don't, like, you can have your phone and like just, it literally like it's like an iPhone. Like, I'm sure like there are so many features on my iPhone. There's so many things that my iPhone can do that I just haven't discovered yet. It's like people like having an iPhone and like never going past like taking photographs with it and sending messages with it and going on the internet with it. Like, there's so many things that this iPhone can do, but I just did not have the knowledge, the capacity, the energy, the willingness to explore what these features were. But now getting on ADHD medication helps me to like open up. Like, professionally, I became a person. I became a human being. I started to be able to process things. I started to understand life in general, and then my life personally. I started to see like, where do I fit in this grand scheme of things. I started to be able to like process what was happening at work. I became a person. I became a human being. I started to have a language to describe what was happening to me at work. As I said, like, my ADHD didn't go away, but I could manage it, and I knew like, okay, I'm trying. I was trying, and that's why like with my last corporate job, like I was able to discern and be clear, like, yo, I'm experiencing discrimination. Like, this is discrimination. Like, what you guys are doing to me is illegal. I was only able to get to that place once I was able to manage my ADHD to be like, okay, look, I'm showing up in the best way that I can. Now I need you as my manager, as my company, as my manager, to meet me halfway, to make it to make it possible for me to do the job. Now I was able to like describe. Now I was able to talk to my manager, because I had a manager that she was not good. I thought she was not a good manager, but I was able to like pull her into meetings and be like, yo, I feel like me and you, like, we have a problem. Like, we have a communication problem. Like, I'm speaking, you're not listening. Like, we're not seeing eye to eye, we're not connecting. Pre-medication, I would not be able to do that. I would know something was happening, something was going on, but I would not be able to explain it, or I would just feel like, it's just what it is. It's just part of the deal. But when I became educated, I was able to be like, no, that should not be happening. That is not what reality is meant to look like. and I was able to have the confidence to go there and talk to this person and have the words to say. I mean, I was still scared. I was still in those meetings like, but I knew like, okay, this is what to do in that moment, right? I was able to like, I was a person again. I could feel. I became capable of feeling my feelings. I could feel like, okay, I feel good, I don't feel good. I know what makes me feel good, I know what doesn't make me feel good. I know what I need to do to feel good. That shifted things for me internally. I became a human being again. I realized that this is the corporate world. I have responsibilities. I am required to show up at a certain time in a certain way. Now I have the ability to do that. I'm happy to do that. I know what my job is. I can do my job. Now I kind of like my job. I mean, I always liked my job. It was never really the job in itself, the task. I enjoyed it. I was a business analyst. My brain could do analysis in its sleep. In fact, that is the thing that ADHD is hinged on. Analysis. I can analyze till I die. Like, bring the thing. Like, is what my brain did naturally. So I did not find it hard to. I love business analysis because I be analyzing life. I analyze people. I analyze everything. I'm an analytic person. Like, that's what my brain does. It's always going in the background, always doing something, always processing, always moving. In fact, that is the problem. Therein lies the problem for ADHD. Like, that analysis, is happening all the time. Like, but there are times where I don't need it to be happening. Like, I'm trying to sleep. Like, and you are going in the, please, brain, we're trying to sleep now. It's sleeping time. Somebody is talking to me. My brain is doing the analysis. The back is like, please engage in this conversation, please. So it's just like, therein lies the problem. This thing that it knows how to do, it's just like, there are times where I kind of don't need you to do it, or I'm in a job interview and like, instead of you to be, please, analyzing the job interview is in analyzing what that thing here. It's like, brain, please. And like, there are thousand things that I need to do, but my brain is only interested in doing this one thing. And I'm like, brain, please, this is something else. So yeah, that was my journey with my brain pre-medication. Post-medication, now I could be like, okay, this time to this time, we're going to analyze this thing. This time to this time, then we're going to do this other thing. And this time to this time, we're going to, like, when I was in Lagos, I would wake up at like 7 o'clock, take a shower, get dressed, walk my dog, start work, check my work mailbox, check my personal mailbox, write down my work tasks, write down my personal tasks. Like, I had things handled. My life was handled. I was on job. I was on top of things. I was responsible. I loved who I was on medication. I still do. My personal life became like, I'm a person. Like, okay, this person that is in my mind, this dream babe, this dream woman that I am, like, let's go get it. Let's go get her. Like, let's go. She's there. I know she's there. I know she's there. Like, let's go. I'm ready. I am her. She is me. Let's go. Let's walk this path. Let us walk this journey. For the longest time, I've been wanting to do this no man year thing where I would not be romantically linked to any man for 1 year. Forever, I've been wanting to do it because I just found myself just caught in the same cycle with men. Like I was just in the same relationship pattern. I would just find myself like dating the same guy, not literally like the same guy, but like the same guy in different bodies. In fact, dating was never even like something that I like particularly enjoyed. I just did it because like, it was like a dopamine thing. Like, okay, I'm here, they're here, I suppose, whatever. Let's just do it. Like, I really even liked, like, maybe like, maybe one or two guys in my entire, like, dating history that I actually liked. Like I was emotionally, like, connected to the others. It was just like, whatever. Me, I was never like, and I like that, to be honest. I'm still keeping that because it was like, what is there to like about these niggas anyway? um the ones that I emotionally connected with, yeah, I let them take me feed up for like way too long before I like woke up and I was like, what the fuck is this? This is not even me. um yeah, so my brain's already reminding me of like my next task after this, so I'm gonna wrap this up. So yeah, like the ones that I liked too much. I liked much more than I liked myself. And the ones that I didn't like at all. I was just there for the experience, for the free food, for the dates, for the going out, for whatever other reason. Like my friend invited me, so I'm here, like, and I'm wingmanning my friend, you know, it's whatever. But I always had this like longing, this desire to do this Numan year. But somehow, I would just find myself just talking to a guy, always talking to a guy, always seeing a guy, always like doing something with a guy. But I'm not even internally like connected. I don't even care. I just like, why am I doing this thing? But I can't really do the thing that I want to do. Anyway, after medication, I was still in that pattern for a bit until 2024. It was October 2024. I remember the thing that even like really like pushed me to do it was the fact that like one time in, it was 2024, I was hanging out with my friends in Lagos. I'd invited like my friends over to my house. I was just having like a cute little like gathering, kickback, get together, whatever. And we were all talking. I think it was about like things we want to do. Anyway, and then I brought up this my new my year thing, and everybody laughed. Everybody laughed, and I was mortified. I was like, that's how you guys see me? Because I've been saying I wanted to do this thing for a long time, but I would just always just find myself in a place where I was like, oh my god, I'm talking to a guy and he's annoying and he's doing stupid shit and it's pissing me off, and I'm talking to my friends about it, and it would just be the same cycle, the same pattern. But I still wanted to do it. Like I started and I failed so many times. It would be like month one of my year, month two of my year, month three of my year, month one of my year. Damn! What I like about myself at that time was that I fell down 9 times, I got up 10. Nigga, every single time. Like, I would find out, okay, I failed. I'll try again. I'll try again. I kept going. I kept going. And then that gathering thing happened where like everybody laughed and they just felt like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna do this. Like, wow. I mean, everybody was like, no, oh my god, no, that's what I was like, fuck all of you. Whatever. I'm gonna do it. And so I did it. Wait, I've done it. Wait, I'm actually realizing like today is the 22nd of January. No, it's 23rd. And the last time I like formally like decided to like, I'd actually started, as I said, I started in like November 2024, I would say. And October 2024. But then the like formal like me like facing myself and saying it to myself and promising myself was like the 1st of January 2025. And now I realize like, wow, actually the 1st of January 2026 was the official like end of my year. But I also remember that even though I started on the 1st of January 2025, I formally like told my male friends, because I dropped, even my male friends I dropped. I gathered all my male friends and I said to them, like, guys, I'm not gonna be talking to you guys for like 1 year. Like I need space, I need time. Like I need to walk this path, I need to take this journey, I need to do this thing that I've promised myself that I'm going to do. And they were very sweet about it. My friends, bless their heart, very supportive. One of my friends even cried, made me cry. I was like, I'm gonna miss you, friend. I think I missed one of their weddings. She broke my heart. But it needed to be done. I needed to do it. And now that I have, I'm happy that I did. Because now I've met this person that I am on this side of things. And I still think like I didn't do this thing properly, honest, because I'm so critical of myself and I need to stop. But I did it. Anyway, this was about my medication. I'll come back into that like in my year topic again. But I'm gonna come back to like my actual like topic, which was my pre and post medication life. And yeah, like I've been able to start a business, but that's external and I didn't want to talk about external. I wanted to talk about like internally, like, you know, like I just became more confident. I became like the kind of person, I was still scared. I could still feel fear and like shame and guilt and all the other like feelings that every single human being like grapples with, but I can make sense of them. Like I can like process them. I don't like act on them 100% of the time. I can like name them. I can be like, okay, this is fear and this is guilt and this is shame and doesn't make any sense, doesn't fit in this situation. This is not mine to feel, this is not mine to process. And I can then get to the point where I be like, okay, or what is mine and what is not mine, and like, is it something to be shameful about? Can I do something? I can be more like logical about my feelings. I can feel the ones that are to feel and I can process the ones that are to process. Internally it really like enlightened me. It brought light to my internal world. It helped me deal with my suicidal ideation. I didn't want to die as much. There are still like moments in my post-diagnosis life where I really did hit rock bottom and where I really felt like, fuck, I want out of here. But it's from me like really like seeing the world again for what it is. It's like, fuck, this place sucks. Like, people are terrible. I can't believe people are like why are people like this? It's just from that just like that disgust of like, fuck, I'm tired. This place is hard, especially now, like as a black woman, like living as a black woman, as a dark skinned black woman. It's like, damn, girl, what is going on? So yeah, it's just yeah. I would do it again, again and again and again and again. And I'm here. I'm so thankful that I'm here, and I'm looking forward to like what is there in the future. Like I'm excited about my future. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that I like made this journey. Like, and I'm talking about like diagnosis and medication journey. Like I can see myself now. Like I can see myself as a human being. I've been able to get to the point of like, yo, I love myself. I love myself. I love who I am. I'm in love with who I am. I'm like uncovering, discovering, rediscovering myself like constantly, like trying to improve myself, like trying to push myself, like trying to like develop myself and just like living life. Really, I'm just really living life, experiencing my life, still hopeful, still like looking forward to like what's next. But like I'm not taking it all as like a personal failing anymore. It's not like I'm bad. It's just like I live in a fucked up system and I'm making the best of my life within this fucked up system. And I really am just so proud of myself for that. Yeah, because I know like it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So yeah, like thank you to science and thank you to me for taking myself to go meet science um at the point when I needed it. So yeah, that's me. That's what I have for now. I'm gonna move on to my other task for the day, and I'll be back when I'm back. So yeah, big cokes over and out.